One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
anyone that's in here, what's up and welcome. We're gonna be doing some live charting. I didn't really announce this, but we're about to jump on it live, have some fun. Hide your kids, hide your wife. So we're about to make some moonies. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. What it do? Yeah, my name is Shu. Sarah. How you doing, Matt? I'm gonna take some dabs for Jesus. For sweet baby Jesus in a tuxedo t-shirt. Trying to fix my YouTube stand, my TikTok stand right now. It's being a pain in my butt. So what are we gonna be charting live? What are we gonna have some fun with right now? I'm about to go TikTok live too, so I lost out on my engine position, but I just entered another short on engine, a small one though, just to test out a theory that I have. It's really tight on the stop loss too, so I'm not risking too much. It's alright. Let's take a look at that real quick, because we have had a nice little drop on engine recently in like the last 15 minutes basically. So even on the 30-minute and 15-minute, you're starting to see these signals popping up. We got a sell signal already on the 15. Getting that sell signal on the 30 probably coming soon. We're starting to turn back into this red area. Running all of the strategies right now. Going Bollinger Bands, going Stonkbot, going with the new Stonkbot VWAP, which has been released. That's a work in progress, so you're going to see some fun stuff on here. Shout outs to Matt for bringing this to my attention. Throw a link to the Discord in here. Don't let me forget that. One major thing I am watching on the TNC on a long term, if you're in the Discord, you know what we're talking about. I predict this to a 4-hour. A little easier on the eyes. Zach Attack, how's it going? So we are hitting the top of the Bollinger Bands. On the long term, we are breaking over a major downtrend though. Lee, got some time for family time. Good to see you. Welcome to the fam and the party. Crypto Weatherman, blessed to have you here, man. Thanks for coming by. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good night. We're just lounging, taking dabs for baby Jesus right now. So yeah, we do have this long-term downtrend that we're finally starting to break over for total market cap, but we're a little exhausted right now. It's not, but we might have a little bit more room for a small impulse, but we are getting into the Asian market right now, so keep that in mind. Pretty Nails Orange, welcome. Good to have you. Now, even if you want to take a look at this from a long-term perspective, we have a long-term fib sitting on here. As a total market move, we're just getting under, and we're testing under the 6180, which is the golden ratio number for the Fibonacci. Now we still could technically drop to a 965 trillion total, or sorry, 965 billion total market cap, and even at that, we'd be sitting at the 7860 for a total fib retracement based on this full move. Now the initial SR point that I set for this move is around 525 billion. This was the major support around, let's see, December 2020. So anyone that was in crypto in December knows that this was a fun little month. You were getting really cheap buys. I think Ethereum was $1,000 around then. I think I got into VET. I think it was like 3 cents maybe. So you can get a lot of steals, a lot of deals and steals. But we use this as our support for the total market cap. Now we push all the way up close to 2 trillion. This is marked a little high, but it's fine. And we are sitting around the Fibonacci retracement right now. If I get in a little bit closer, you can see that we are a little bit overextended. We blew up pretty fast on the STO RSI, pushing into the overbought territory relatively fast. Now what you're seeing on this chart with this short-term Fibonacci retracement is the downtrend move from here and this downtrending move downwards. Now what I'm watching was to see if price was going to come up to the 7860, which would have been a healthy retracement, which could have been a continuation to the downside. Make this a little bit larger. Yeah, I think we're all sitting on a little bit of a bear sentiment right now. Manuel, I agree with you. I think there is a bloodbath coming in soon. We've had a nice little bit of green the last couple days, getting a lot of bullish sentiment. You're starting to see some more people talking about the flip and that we're continuing to the moon now, but we'll see. Still waiting. I thought it was going to happen already, but we're getting closer to nighttime, and we all know it likes to happen at around 3 or 4 a.m. Eastern time. You guys want to take a look at any charts, just let me know. Oh man, McAfee chart. Oh, the clock, yeah. That's a fun one. It's been really interesting to see what's been happening with all of that. I wonder if we're going to get more information on it, or if that was just the silencing point right there. I mean, that would match with the timeline if it is the 27th. I think it might come sooner than that, but... let's see. Shit, I wouldn't call yourself a moron, man. There was a lot of people that caught up on that, influencers included. I think even I was blindsided by all this bull, to be honest. I got really comfortable throughout the last couple months. I was also part of the people that lost a lot of money in February, and that was part of the Black Swan event for XRP. That was a mess. So what happens, man, I got caught up in a trade, and overnight I got liquidated. That's part of the game. That's kind of why we put stop losses and things like that. But once you start getting into a really deep bull trend, you hear a lot of people talking about how you shouldn't use stop losses and how crypto's only going up and this and that, and then you get caught in these moments and you kind of wish you had a stop loss set. But those prices are going to get matched once we get back into this next bull leg. I don't think the bull run is over by any means. We have a lot of space to drop before the bull run is technically over. Now, there are a lot of different indicators that people use, but I think that the Fibonacci retracement is probably one of the more common ones that people are using, and one of the ones that I use with the highest probability rate in terms of just overall trading success. So I have faith in my Fibonacci. I think that's going to tell me, or give me the best idea, an indicator of when we could be seeing a bottom. Now, we could potentially be seeing a bottom now. Do I think we are there? Not quite. looking at volume flow and things like that, we haven't necessarily seen a pickup in volume. But like I said, it's crypto. A thing can change overnight. We could wake up in the morning and the market's down 10%, which would mean that some of the altcoins are probably going to be down 30 to 35%. Especially considering all the green that we just had in the last couple days, that wouldn't be a far-fetched idea. But I'm curious to hear what you guys think about it too. Let me slide this down just a little bit more. Sorry, I was recording another screen before. Let me get this here so you can see what charts we're running. Make this a little bit better. Voila. This back. I want to put a focus group in for this. Let's see what my focus is right now. Alright. Dog's getting crazy. I want to add... Let's see, focus picks. Focus picks. I'm adding Doge and Engine because we've been watching these for the last couple days in our Discord group, and this one has been, Engine specifically has been pumping the last couple days. We're starting to see a nice large upper candle wick, so hopefully we can see price push down. So let's go back to focus. I also want to put BTCD on this list. That's what I was missing. That's going to be an important one to watch. Go back to total market. We just hit a buy signal on the 4-hour, which I'm not too confident in that, but for a short term it should be good. This can definitely push up this Bollinger Band a little bit higher. Trucking. What kind of trucking do you do? I have a couple buddies that are in trucking too. I'm sure that's pretty tough, but at least you have crypto and stuff that you can look at. And then once those prices do start to go up, it's going to feel pretty good. 5,000 new coins have been created since April. Are you talking about for Bitcoin? Let's see, we can also look for some other picks through the watch list that have pretty decent potential. We're looking for the market to go down, so we want to find some projects that have been doing relatively well the last couple of days, which are most of them at this point. But feeding through the list to find some that are still up, because they can take some nice tumbles, like a Doge. CHZ is not doing too well right now. Getting stuck in these channels. Oh shit, the OTR, yeah, okay, the cryptocurrency is new since April. Yeah, okay, that makes a little more sense. That doesn't surprise me at all because of the releases of Binance Smart Chain, and then you've got Matic, and all these other ones are going to be opening up DAO Maker, and there's so many different ways that you can get onto crypto now and create your own coin. I think it only takes around 15 minutes and you can clone someone else's project and build right on. Yeah, Lee, I'm gonna grab the link right now for the Stonk bot. Appreciate that. So you would buy it through the website, or you can sign up to the Patreon group. So it comes with our VIP Discord as well. That's gonna come with all the early signals and any sort of Twitter calls that we have through our bot. We have all sort of different news feeds and just highlighting different sectors so we can catch whether DeFi is going to pop next or if it's the NFTs that are going to pop next, anything like that. So I have been trading since 2010, technically, like 2009, 2010. I was doing like basic trading. I was still in high school at this time, and I was doing more stock trading. I did a little tiny bit of paper trading for Forex, but I didn't have the access to get into Forex trading. And the last year since then, I've been trading mostly Forex, getting my skills up, doing things like that. Got into crypto, and I think 2017 got the shit end of the stick into the bear cycle, and got back into Forex, and then jumped back into crypto. I think it must have been the summer of 2020 was when I started adding other bags of crypto, thinking that we were going to get a nice little bull push, which turned out to be very true and very rewarding. I had a nice, I would say, at least 10 to 15 times gain on most of my bags that I put in and bought in December. Now there were some bumps here and there, but from December to April or May, there were a lot like Matic and VeChain and Elrond, Luna. A lot of those I got really, really cheap and really great prices, which hopefully we're going to get back to here soon. If the market wants to keep dropping the way it wants to drop, I don't mind it, because if I can scoop Luna at $3, $4, that's a steal for me. Yeah, Million token. I've seen a lot about that on CoinGecko. I'm not entirely sure that much about Million token, but I've seen it pop up on the CoinGecko list a lot, and not sure. Let's take a look while we're here, because I know that it is a centralized token. I would not call it decentralized by any means. Already at $50. Could be just because they have a total and circulating supply of 1 million tokens. That's probably why it's going to be worth so much, because you gotta imagine that Bitcoin has 21 million and it's worth how much it is now. If this thing only has 1 million circulating supply, then it could explode. It's only sitting at a $50 million market cap. See if it does anything else. It seems like it might just be a storage of value type of token. For millionaires, by millionaires, yeah. This kind of feels like a rug pull right off the bat. $1 million limited supply. Moonshot upside. I don't know why they want to compare themselves to stable coins. I don't know why, but alright. And then Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. Nice bridge. Where are the white paper? Oh, there is no white paper. That's interesting. So, yeah, I would probably say rug pull. If they're just going to keep milking Million and Lioncoin and things like that. That's interesting. I definitely want to look forward to see what's going on with this. I haven't interested to see if they're going to release a white paper, but that should be one of the first red flags. There's no team, there's no white paper. I get that it is the YouTube guy, but it is just still strange to not be showing that stuff, or at least have some sort of or open source coding or anything like that so people can see that you're not trying to rug pull them. So there are, I mean, that's technically what you're doing with a liquidity pool, is that you're pegging coins to stable coins. But the only problem with that is that you have the loss from liquidity. So for example, if you had $100 of Ethereum and $100 of stablecoin, and you had them mixed together in a liquidity pool, and Ethereum went up 100%, you're only going to be getting 50% of that back, because it's going to balance out the stablecoin, which didn't go up, and your Ethereum, which did go up. I'm gonna add the link to our Discord right now so you guys can join. Tomorrow maybe? For here? Let's see what else we got new. Let's go to our Discover list on CoinGecko. Quantum is a really good one. It's really popping on TikTok. People love to talk about Quant. Had a total max supply, 14.6 million, really low. Market cap of just shy of $1 billion, $77 a token. So the easiest way to think about it, Manuel, is imagine just being able to trade not alone. We have a whole family there. There's like 270 people in the group now. We have a bunch of different channels, so you can throw any sort of ideas if you're trying to learn about new coins. If you have any questions about crypto, you can ask, and there's a ton of people that will definitely have an answer to those questions for you, be it me or one of the moderators or just another member of the group. Everyone is really welcoming, and it's nice to just have a lot of access just in one group and not have to go everywhere. For example, getting CoinDesk updates and CoinMarketCap updates and Twitter updates and early signal updates and buy signal updates. And if you have any questions with trailing stop losses or anything like that, there's people there that are always willing to help. So that would be pretty much my best description of what the Discord offers. That's kind of what's tied in with the StonkBot as well. So let's see if I can pull this up. Alright, so here's like a quick sneak peek at our Discord group so you could get a quick idea of what I was talking about. It might make more sense. So we have the general chat where everyone is welcoming, throwing up some of the charts, any potential moves, things like that. Right now you can see we have 247 people, and plus all these guys, so around 260. So then any of the YouTube videos, any beginners questions that you might have, you can always feel free to come in here and ask beginners questions. We have our resources area. a whole bunch of different things that'll help you with trading and everything like that. Referral links, and then getting into the crypto world, we have all sort of Twitter drops. So any of these you'll be able to click and get straight access to any of these articles. We have our general crypto chat. There's a ton of information. You know, this is just from today. There's a lot of stuff that you see here that you really wouldn't be able to find anywhere else. It's the fastest way to get the information too. You know, there's tons and tons of information on here that gets thrown on here on a daily basis. And then we have our VIP as well, and then we have our stock bot with our early signals. So based on the stock bot, we'll be getting early signals through the group. That kind of helps us dictate where price can be moving and where price action is going next. And that's a nice quick little tour of our Discord. Yeah, I agree with you. I definitely think that crypto is going to be the future of the world. It might take a long time to adapt, but eventually we will get there. I use Ledger for a cold wallet, but for the most part I have my wallet dispersed, or I have multiple staking accounts and things like that. So I'm not usually only using Ledger. So they have distributed ledgers with Quant. This is going to be an enterprise solution, so they have a ton of ties into use cases and things like that. And they're very transparent. You can find their whole team. That's kind of what you want to look for. You can find everything about them, even their white papers here. This is what you want to be looking for. Oh, well, that's not a good thing. Let's see if we can find their white paper somewhere. They might have just moved it. But if not, that could be shady. No, trust me, you're not late at all. We're actually in like the first little wave of crypto. There's only a very, very small amount of the US population that's even invested or knows about crypto right now. It's crazy to think that, especially if you're in the crypto world, because of how much everything is changing and moving and things like that. But at the end of the day, we're still at the very, very beginning stage, so there's a lot of growth potential left.